Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is Astronauts Stuck in Space. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. In fact, they are very likely looking at another 6 months stuck in space. Okay, so as you can see, I have highlighted very likely. We use very likely to express high probability. So very likely, 매우 가능성이 높은. So this is very likely the last time I will try pineapple pizza. 제가 파인애플 피자를 먹는 것은 이번이 마지막일 가능성이 높습니다. I love pineapple pizza. I don't get why people don't like pineapple pizza. I love pineapple pizza. 2번. Marcus will very likely be late again today. 마커스는 오늘도 늦을 가능성이 매우 높습니다. I don't like people who are late. I know many people who are always late, and it annoys me. So very likely, very easy, 매우 가능성이 높은. 2번. Williams and Wilmore can help the arriving astronauts with their work, and there's ample food and water for everyone, so it's not the end of the world if they have to choose this alternative. So use "it's not the end of the world" to express a situation is acceptable even if it's not ideal. So it's not the end of the world, 세상이 끝난 건 아니야 kind of meaning. So I was hoping to work from home next week, but it's not the end of the world if I need to come into the office. 다음 주는 재택근무를 하고 싶었는데 사무실에 출근해야 한다 해도 세상 끝난 건 아닙니다. I'm disappointed that I didn't get the promotion, but I suppose it's not the end of the world. 승진을 못해서 실망을 했지만 그렇다면 세상이 끝난 건 아니니까. Yes, I've not gotten many promotions. Okay, now let's look at the language focus quiz. 1번. I will very likely today. Remember, very likely 매우 가능성이 높다. I will very likely, what will I very likely do today? Eat lunch today. I will eat lunch after this recording, I think. So, 저는 오늘 점심 먹을 가능성이 매우 높다. There will very likely be no way to live on the sun. 태양에서 살 수 있는 방법은 거의 없을 것입니다. 3번. I hope that will, but it's not the end of the world that it doesn't happen. End of the world. 세상에 끝난 건 아니다. I hope that I will be successful, but it's not the end of the world if that doesn't happen. 제가 성공하길 바라지만 못한다고 해서 세상이 끝난 건 아닙니다. It's not the end of the world if you can't, since you always instead. Be a millionaire. Since you can always make enough money instead. 백만장자가 되지 못한다고 해도 세상 끝난 건 아닙니다. 대신 충분 돈을 벌 수 있습니까? Alright, now let's look at the further discussion. Do you think some people will choose to live permanently in outer space in the future? Why or why not? 미래에 일부 사람들이 우주에서 평생 살기로 선택할 거라고 생각하시는 이유는? Rich people might. I don't think people who have normal amounts of money will. I think only the very, very rich will end up living out in space, and everyone else will be left here on Earth, which might be a good thing, because the less people on Earth, the more the world can grow more, the less competitive it may be. I'm really hoping that there is a possibility. We probably won't see it nowadays, in my opinion. I don't imagine people living in outer space in the next 100 years, and we'll be long dead. I do think it's a possibility. I think we have the technology and there will be places to live, but I just don't think we will be the ones to see it. Our children or our children's children might be, but not us. 2번. In your opinion, is it important to do research in outer space? Why or no? Why not? 당신의 이 경우로 우주에 대해 연구하는 것이 중요한가요? 이유는? Yeah, of course. I think that it's very important to understand what we are surrounded by. If there are any asteroids heading in our direction, if there are some UFOs that we might be not aware of. But it's very important for us to do some research out of space. What I don't think should happen is that like countries should own land in outer space. I think it should be, once we go out, like space is open territory for everybody. It shouldn't be secluded to one country. But this is what I think will happen, is that China will have this side of the moon, and Russia will have this side of the moon, and Australia will have this side of the moon. I really don't think it should be like that, but I really think that it might be like that. So I don't know if it, but to get back to the question, I do think it's very, very important for people to research outer space. And I can understand why the government spend a lot of money into doing it. And it really is for the protection of our world as well. It's not just, going out there, picking up moon rocks and examining them. It's about the future of our generations to come, and whether, sadly, this Earth will be able to sustain the amount of pressure that we're putting it under, because we're putting it under a lot of pressure when it comes to pollution and infrastructure, etc. So, at the end of the day, who knows? But yeah, I think it's a good idea to do research in outer space, should I say. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's video, and I'll see you on the next video.
Not hold one's breath.
Not hold one's breath.
Leaky.
Leaky.
Troubleshoot.
Troubleshoot.
Hitch a ride.
Hitch a ride.
Ample.
Ample.
More than one bargained for.
More than one bargained for.